Alright, so in this video, I'm going to share my experience on how I lost over 2 million naira running e-commerce business, and these are the 4 mistakes I made that lead to the loss of the 2 million naira. Now, you have to keep in mind that it's not that I just lost the 2 million naira in just one day. This is something that accumulates over and over again that, at the end of the day, I was able to come down to that figure. Now, since this is going to be like experience, so the video might look boring to you, but you are going to learn a lot from this video, especially if you are trying to go into e-commerce business in Nigeria or dropshipping business. Now, the number one reason why I lost that money is due to the fact that I select bad products. So the thing is that for you to be successful running e-commerce business, you need to have a very good product, and there's a lot of things to consider when you are selecting that product. But the most important thing you want to consider is the product saturated? Does the people that the product for, like your audience, your target audience, your customer, your potential customer, can these people pay you? Did they have money to pay you? Can they afford your product? Are they decision maker? And is the product unique? Because if the product is not unique, most of the products out there, there's already a market for every product out there, but the uniqueness of your product is just going to determine how far you are going to go running the business. So there's a lot of things, as I said earlier, but those are the few things, and I'm going to leave a video on how I talk about few things you have to look out for when you are selecting a good product. So during this time, I've selected a really bad product that I was not able to sell. I was able to give few of them out, but I was not able to give all of them out. The product are bad due to the fact maybe is a fake product or is inferior, like the product is low quality, or the product, there's not even market demand for that product at all. So this is one of the mistakes I actually made that made me to lose that amount. Now, the number two mistake I also made is I don't have access to the right information. Now, when I start e-commerce business in 2018, I learned it from a platform called a forum called Naira. So Naira is a forum, like the biggest forum in Nigeria, and I was able to come across the information that someone is talking about. I was able to make so amount running e-commerce business, and I go through the information, and I pick interest. Then that was 2015, 2016. So fast forward to 2018, I just say, okay, let me just start this thing. It's the right time. So I was able to start. When I start, things was going well, but along the line, I run into, to issue, and there's nobody to like put me to, when you run to issue, maybe you have issue and, you have to talk to someone that, okay, do it this way. But unfortunately for me, I was not able to, there's no mentor that I can run to that can, give me the kind of advice with the kind of info, like the kind of challenges I'm facing. And most of the time, when I go online to like research for this challenge and how you can solve them, I was not able to find information about them, so I would just give up. So if I look back right now, I wish I have invested more in knowledge compared to now. Although now I read a lot of books, I buy a lot of online courses, I listen to audiobook, I invest into a lot of information right now, like knowledge, about e-commerce business or about running any business in general. So, but I wish I've, be able to learn when I just started, so that, at the end of the day, I might not be able to lose this, this 2 million naira now. If I was able to get into a class, then maybe I have a mentorship, maybe even one-on-one mentorship, and maybe charge me probably 100k or 150k. Even though I know that I might not be able to afford it as at that time, but I know that if I have the money, I can pay so that I can bypass this losing of 2 million naira. Compare the money you are going to pay the person to get, this person is already in the business, and the challenge you are currently facing now, the person has already faced it and passed that phase. So I just wish I have that, access to the right information and have access to the right mentorship when I start. And I believe that if I do, I should not have, lost this money. Now, the third mistake I made is by not doing product testing. As I said earlier, I run into a lot of bad products, and some of them, the money I lost in some of them is due to the low quality products or inferior products, or product that is not, is not of high quality or is not working. Sometimes I there was a time I was selling a whitening teeth product, but the product is not working, so I've stocked a lot of the product, but I was getting bad review back and forth, so I have to like just pack the product one side. There's another one, foot something. I sell the product at some point, but I keep having issue with Facebook, and my ad account keep getting banned, so I just have to pack the product one side as well. So, but I wish I've tested those products before I bought it in bulk. You understand? So if you are going to dropshipping or e-commerce business, if you are going to dropshipping, you don't have any problem because you are not stocking goods. But if you are going to importation, just like myself, you are going to be stocking goods. So I will advise you to take your time to test a product, test if there's market demand for it, test if the product is high quality. If it's not high quality, you can easily switch to another supplier. If the demand is not there, you can easily drop the product and move to another product. But if you already stock the product, if the demand is not there, you will just be struggling. Maybe you are advertising a product for 20,000 naira, and at the end of the day you are spending 15,000 naira on Facebook advert to get one sales. And meanwhile, if you are to advertise the same product or similar product on Facebook with high market demand, you might be spending like 1,000 naira to get 20,000 naira worth of sales, or 2,000 naira to get 20,000 naira worth of sales. But if the product is bad, if there is no demand for it, then you are going to get low sales because people are just going to see the product, see the advert, then just throw. People that might go to the website and just, what do I want to use this product for? I don't actually need it. So you want to test, you want to take product testing very serious. It's going to help you a lot. And the last thing that made me lose that money is due to bad delivery company. Now, way back in 2019, I was, doing all this payment on delivery worldwide, and this logistic company I was using, they are very slow. So at the end of the day, maybe I tell the customer that okay, your product is going to arrive in the next 5 days. Now that 5 days is a lot, considering the fact that the customer pick interest in that product and he wants it as soon as possible. So you giving that five days is a very long time to them. So, but nevertheless, even when I give them 5 days, and this delivery company, sometimes it takes them 2 weeks for them to actually deliver this product to them. So at the end of the day, some of the customer, when the product gets there, because I live in Lagos, so I might send products to Akwa Ibom, Enugu, Port Harcourt, and all those areas. And when the product finally get there, you call them. Some of them will tell you that okay, they're out of the they're out of the state. You call some of them, they will not pick up. You call some of them will tell you they have spent the money and all that. So I waste money sending the product down to the location. I waste another money sending the product back. At some point, I stop accepting return for the product because you have to spend money to send it to there. Send money to send it back. So a lot of products I just abandon them. Once they send it to that state and the customer does not pick up, I just abandon it because I already spent money to get the product there. So at some point I start having issue with them that okay, this is what's going to happen. I'm not going to be paying again before you send my product outside, so that at least let's see if that is going to affect. But it does not change the fact that once the product get there, the product will still stock. The small one, maybe I send out 10 products and they were able to deliver 2 or 3. Those 3 or 2 they are able to deliver, they will use the money to recover the one that I was not able to deliver. So it was just a whole lot of mess. Like, and until now, I stopped doing worldwide delivery. So right now, I only do delivery within Lagos, Port Harcourt, and Abuja. If you are buying outside these 3 locations, you have to pay what I call commitment fee. So I discuss more on that on my Fastlane delivery system course, and I hope you find this lesson helpful. I hope you are able to learn 1 or 2 things from my mistakes, and I hope you will avoid them. So my name is Sam Green, and if you find this helpful, you might also find my free ebook helpful on how you can make your first 1 million naira or $1,000 in the next 90 days, and the ebook is free. So you can just check the description of this video to grab the free ebook. And that is everything we're going to cover in this video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification so that anytime I drop a new video just like this, you'll be among the first people to be notified.